This is the Dan Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
Ooh, baseball trade deadline. One of your favorite things in baseball happened last night.
Yup. It happened again. For the second time in, 3 days?
Uh-huh.
Dave, let me tell you something, all right? You haven't lived if you haven't watched a baseball game, and during the game, a player gets traded. That's fun in and of itself when a guy has to be pulled mid-game, but he gets traded to the other team that they're playing.
Holy hell!
I
completely missed it.
I love that.
He didn't actually go into the clubhouse and swap out uniforms, did he?
Yeah.
No.
He dapped everybody up.
No.
Yeah.
He reemerged in the other dugout. Whoa! I'm sorry. Excuse me for missing this. I don't know if you guys heard. It's football season.
Oh.
It's arrived.
I don't know who this guy is, but I like him.
I mean, but listen. Do tell. I don't want to get.
No, I think I did just tell.
Okay.
I think I did. That was the telling part.
Who are the guys?
Oh, God, I don't even know. Like, I don't care. I just like when he gets traded, and then he says goodbye to everybody, and then he's on the other team.
Jose Caballero.
I love it so much. And it happened the other day in between a doubleheader. So he actually then pitched against his former team.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Right after. I love it so much. It's such a weird, quirky Major League Baseball thing. I don't understand, like, how does it happen? Does the one general manager of the one team just like, hey, the other GM, he's like right downstairs. Why don't we just make a deal? Like, is that how it actually happens?
What's the icebreaker? Where you staying? Good brunch there. Hey, you're middle reliever. What's the deal there?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's so many other teams you can call to make a deal, but I'm going to work with that guy right there.
I feel
love
like
it.
it's the same approach that swingers use, right? You approach someone at a bar and like a couple and like, what's the deal? Like, maybe
Is that how they do it?
I think so.
Us two, you two.
Yeah.
You've never been approached by swingers?
Oh, man.
I've been approached once.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
There's a couple at a bar. I went to go get a drink on my own, and they were just chatting me up, and they were really friendly. Offered to buy me a drink. I was like, sure, absolutely. And they asked me what I was doing later. Both of them.
But did you catch on immediately? Because I don't think I would have caught on.
I didn't catch on immediately. No, I caught on after they asked me basically to go back to their home.
And then the next morning, how did it?
Yeah, how was it?
They put out towels.
Oh.
Did you go and like tell your wife about this? And like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what do we do? Like, you had a
No, I wasn't
considering.
considering. No, I wasn't considering the offer. But I went back and I was like, "Be
Were they
careful with
uggos?
those. Be careful with those people."
No, but what do we do? Was it for just you to join or you and your wife to join?
They knew that my wife was there.
Okay, so it was for you and your wife.
I think so.
Interesting.
No, yeah.
Would have been awkward if they said, not you though.
Yeah.
Just
Not the other one.
You're the spokesman over here. We need to sit in the corner.
Talk to you to get to her, but you sit down. Sit this one out, champ. I'm just saying. No, don't look at me like that. We're all playing this game. No? Okay. All right.
Did you make up that baseball player's name?
Yeah,
I've
what was
never
the
heard
guy's
of him
name again?
before.
Jose Caballero.
Yeah, he beats me.
Well, come on. Oh, I know who he is, but Billy, for those that don't know, who's Jose Caballero?
He's like a infielder for Tampa.
Was.
Well, he was.
Was an
now he's a
infielder.
Yankee, right? I think he's like
Yep.
a second baseman, shortstop. He's one of these guys. plays
Division
1,000 positions.
rivals and everything.
Yeah.
I would love it if they came out and took it. I mean, is it implausible that the pitcher would throw at his pals from earlier in the day?
You traded me.
Set the tone.
Do you have to prove to your new teammates, hey, I'm down with this new cause?
Oh, right.
I definitely am chippy enough that I would definitely. You just traded me? Well, now I'm going to make you miss me by throwing one at your head.
Now, Dave,
right in your ear.
Dave, if you were in the clubhouse, the new clubhouse, and the new guy walks in, do you haze him immediately?
Well, not in the short term because you want to get the dirt on the guys in the other clubhouse right there.
So you go easy on them, like, hey, man, welcome. Hey, can I get you a drink or something? We got you here. Again, it sounds like swingers.
But what do you do? Are you like good sportsmanship where, nah, I'm not gonna tell you about our that's in the past, You
You guys saw this in college football. There's a kid from Memphis he knew he was done. He was going to transfer. They're playing against UTSA. He DMs the quarterback for UTSA. All of the defensive coverages. He tells them like number zero is dealing with a hamstring injury.
That's what I'm talking about.
He gave him everything, but it's not like he had transferred. He still was on Memphis for the game. It's just he knew, like, this is the last game. I'm not going to be here
That
next year
sucks.
anyway.
That's real bad.
That sucks.
I can't imagine that there's that much to tell the other team in baseball. Like this, I mean, they have the same information about where to pitch a guy and everything else, but football, touche.
I mean, it's a very-
But football, definitely.
Yeah.
If you ask different guys, they'll tell you different things. Like, bringing in the guy who just got cut by the other team doesn't have that much value. But other guys say, oh, yes, immensely valuable to hear what the other locker room is talking about.
I love it. I got so many messages last night on Twitter. Zaslow, with the video attached. Zaslow, your favorite thing in all of sports. I love it. It's a quirky thing.
It is a funny thing because it's happened. People know it happens. But you're almost like Christopher Columbus. This land already existed, but you put your flag on it, so now it's yours. And so now every time that happens, everyone will immediately think of you.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I do have a baseball-related question.
Sure.
When are they playing this game at Bristol Motor Speedway? I feel like they've been advertising this thing for a month. I see the merch, and everyone keeps tagging me because I'm obviously a big left turns guy. But when are they playing this game? They haven't played it yet? I was told, yes, Roy was locked in a Braves-Reds. 2 teams scored 8 runs each in the 8th inning. That seems like an electric game. I'm like, wow, they played it at Bristol Motor Speedway? He was like, nope. When is this game happening?
Saturday.
So they're just going. Are they in Cincinnati now, flying to Bristol Motor Speedway, and then?
I thought it was like driving distance. It's not driving distance.
I mean Cincinnati's close.
Yeah, I think that's the point of doing it there, right? Is because.
But they're doing it in the middle of the series. That's inconvenient.
Like it's give it some pomp and circumstance, man.
Does it do anything for you? The baseball at a track, at a curiosity, and
I wonder about the seating, right? Because the bleachers or the stands, whatever, are very far from the infield. And the infield is where they put the diamond. The diamond is literally entirely encapsulated in the infield.
I've seen the setup. The home plate is hugging a part of the grandstands.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be seats that are way further away, and they have an outfield wall that they build before that.
It probably can't be any worse than the LA Coliseum was, where the Dodgers actually played in their first couple of years when they moved out to LA. I went to that exhibition game against the Red Sox when they played a couple. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar somehow got off the hook for this one. You always see the celebrity pitches. He had, among the very worst. Way down there with some of the worst you've ever seen, and somehow he got a complete pass on this, and I talked to him about it once, and I said, didn't you not just embarrass yourself, but the entire sport of basketball with that throw? And he said, I saw Pamela Anderson walk behind home plate as I threw the ball, so I gave him a pass on it.
Speaking of Pamela Anderson,
Voiced.
you see these reviews?
The reviews are on
for
fire.
Naked Gun?
Reviews are on fire, baby.
Really?
Very high scores. Yes. Dave, you know, Rotten Tomatoes, that's the gospel, all right? If they tell you it's a good movie.
the gospel.
It's a good movie. 90%
No way.
certified fresh Naked Gun.
Yeah, what about the audience?
86.
86 from
This
the
is
audience.
like the discussion that you guys were having a couple of days ago about misjudging players as they entered the league. I misjudged this. If this ends up being a funny movie, I will be stunned because cynical Dave expected this to be a bum picture.
I feel like Seth MacFarlane is the perfect guy.
Of course. He's a guy. It's clear how much he was influenced by Airplane and those types of movies that came out, those parody movies of the 80s. It's all through Family Guy. It's in Ted. It's in everything. A Million Ways to Die in the West. Like, all of them have that same sensibility. So he's perfect. And I talked about this. I think we were sitting outside because guess what, guys? Another seal of approval. Billy Corben saw it. 2 thumbs up for Billy Corben.
Is he usually, obviously he's a filmmaker, but is he usually tough on stuff like that?
I trust Billy Corben, man.
Okay.
He comes from that world. Right?
I could see him being tough on movies.
I could see him be tough on movies too, right? But the point is, like I said, I was talking about the other day, Leslie Nielsen was a dramatic actor before he did Airplane. That's what the reason he was cast in Airplane.
I don't think I knew that.
They wanted someone who could deliver deadpan, serious lines like a dramatic actor. They didn't want anyone goofy. And it was so funny that it just literally launched a whole career in comedy of doing these type of roles. And Billy was the one that told me the Zucker brothers they would cast their mom in bit parts in every movie. And she was saying, she looked at Leslie Nielsen and said, my boys ruined that man's career. Because he was a dramatic actor, and after that,
He'll never be able to be in a drama
He'll never
again.
be able to be in a drama again. And so Leslie Nielsen is that guy. He's like, he hasn't really been in any comedies. He had that one cameo role in Life's Too Short, one cameo role in Atlanta. But other than that, all of his roles are very serious roles or action roles, but not comedy.
Neeson's made basically the same picture about 27 times over the last
They're
decade.
all different. Don't you dare say that.
I'm sorry.
I watch Ice Road, and I watch Taken, and I watch Memory, and I watch Blacklight, and they're all different movies.
Is that the one, Ice what? Is that the
Ice
one
Road.
when he fights the dogs?
No,
There's one where he has he wages
that's the
war
Gray.
with
That's the Gray.
The Gray.
I didn't take that one.
Yeah, Cold Pursuit, Unknown.
This guy loves a winner, huh?
This guy, man, look. Oh, yeah, it's a good point. All these movies are. No, you've gone too far. No. I watched a Walk Through the Tombstones the other day,
Yeah, you might have made that movie up.
man. Oh, that's a game to play. Liam Neeson movie? Or not?
Made up. Yeah.
Oh,
I like the idea. So it seems like Naked Gun is going to be a huge hit.
I hope so.
At what point were, the casting directors, they got the screenplay, they're figuring out who to cast, and just someone all of a sudden says, you know who I think should be the lead female? Pamela Anderson.
I think that's in line with the old franchise because it's Priscilla Presley.
Yep.
Right?
And Nicole Smith.
Yeah, I feel like that's
that was-
actually bang on casting.
I mean, I think it's great. I think I wouldn't be as interested in whoever the lead female is in the movie. It's Pamela Anderson. Like, I think it's
You
pretty
think
cool.
it's going to be a hit? I'm sorry, Dave. You think it's going to be a hit just based off of the critical reviews? It's a tough time for comedies at the box office right now. There's loads of competition. Superman's still going strong. Fantastic Four is out there.
Okay, so a hit means, is it going to make money? That's what we're talking about?
That's what, and we talked about how studios are watching this one to see if they want to take the
Yeah,
risk.
you know what? I think so. I think it is going to be a hit.
You think so? Wow.
Yeah. Because it's a franchise that most people know of. Naked Gun. Oh, it's a new Naked Gun movie, and people are really enjoying it. And I know Liam Neeson. Oh, Pamela Anderson. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hit.
The fact that those two are now dating is can only help matters, right? And by the way, who should, if not Pamela Anderson? It feels like it needs to be age appropriate. Neeson's not a young fella. If you put him in there with a
What's the
30-year-old,
age difference there?
70 and 58, I think.
it's not bad.
15 years. 15 years.
Howdy, folks. It's Mike Ryan. Happy summertime, everybody. Summer is fantastic. A lot of outdoor activities, a lot of concerts, a couple of championship parades if you're lucky enough, a lot of big-time movies. Maybe you're going to a happy hour before you see a big summer blockbuster with your friends. Why don't you order a Miller Lite at the bar? Whether it's via draft, glass bottle, or that beautiful white can, or the cool special edition 50th anniversary gold cans, making any time this summer a Miller time is always a great idea. You want to make a summer memory that lasts forever? Well, crack open a Miller Lite. You know why? Because since 1975, Miller Lite has been the go-to way to stock your cooler to celebrate those incredible summer moments. This year marks 50 years of Miller Time, 50 great years of taste, 50 great years of celebrating with great friends and making unforgettable memories. Brewed for flavor, with simple ingredients like malted barley, it delivers that rich, balanced toffee note flavor and golden color that just hits different. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Folks, nothing says summer like long days, clutch plays, and firing off a few bets on the game, all with DraftKings Sportsbook. Never bet baseball before? Hey, it's easy. Pick a guy to go yard, hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. Here's something special for first-timers, new DraftKings customers. Bet $5 and get 150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use code DAN. That's code DAN for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Don Le Batard.
My algorithm on Instagram is, damn, it's all boobs.
Stugotz.
It's a good algorithm.
This is the Don Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
I do love what you said about casting Leslie Nielsen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm convinced if you go back and watch Starship Troopers that Casper Van Dien was not let in on the fact that it was supposed to be a satire.
Yeah.
Much like if you watch Flash Gordon, the guy who played Flash Gordon from 1981, I think everybody was in on it. Like, this is supposed to be a goof, but don't tell the lead.
Right.
Let him take it real seriously because he's a terrible actor, and that will help what we're trying to do here.
Ted 2, another Ted 2 reference. The guy from Flash Gordon was
That's
in Ted
right,
2,
yeah.
but fully embracing at that point
Right.
the absurdity of it all. But yeah, no, absolutely. Casper Van Dien thought he was making like Star Wars. Like,
That's right.
He really was throwing himself into
Him and
it.
Denise Richards.
Why when they're being asked about it, I think it was on the Today Show, Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, are you guys a couple, are you guys dating? Like, Liam Neeson was so coy about it. If I was dating Pamela Anderson, I'm telling everybody. Like, why would I not admit to dating Pamela Anderson? What is that?
Well, it made me think that maybe they did date, but they aren't. And
They've already broken up?
Well, this is... It was rumored. It was rumored, I think, while they were shooting. But I think now, is it being used to market the movie a little bit? We're talking about it.
Well done. You win, guys. You did it.
Will this rival, do you say, Zaz, since you seem to be the most enthusiastic about this
Yeah, I'm
release,
into it.
will it rate in your top 5 comedies of the 21st century?
Oh, I mean, I got to think about it. I already know. It's, my favorite comedies, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, probably my favorite. 40-Year-Old Virgin, probably my second favorite. After Knocked Up, love Knocked Up. After those, then it's up for a discussion.
What, Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, Tropic Thunder is great, but I mean, do I have it in my top 5? Maybe. Tropic Thunder's
Self-interviewing,
obviously
Zaz.
Yeah.
Is it in my top 5? Maybe. He's not sure.
Yeah.
The respondent wasn't sure of what the questioner was asking.
Yeah,
you
there's
left
some spots
MacGruber
available.
off. Don't forget MacGruber.
Never seen MacGruber.
Oh, wow.
Never seen it.
I mean, well,
Never seen
MacGruber's
MacGruber.
great.
Yeah, never seen it.
Great Chris Jericho appearance.
Really?
A lot of wrestler cameos in that one.
Yeah, so Naked Gun's got a chance. It's got. And I know people are saying, "Oh, what about The Hangover? Most overrated movie ever."
I completely agree with you about that. Zach Galifianakis makes it. It's a little unsettling in places too.
Like, it doesn't mean that it's not funny. It's
fine.
very funny.
It's got some great stuff in it.
It's the most overrated movie.
It is definitely overrated. Underrated, as it turns out, is Talladega Nights.
Oh, it's a very funny movie. Very funny.
Or Step Brothers.
Anchorman.
Or Step Brothers.
Anchorman probably gets in my top 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not like a mean crack dealer, like a nice one, like, hey, like to buy some crack? I love that movie. Hey, do you guys want to play a game? It's called Real Liam Neeson Movie or Made Up Title.
Wow, you already did that?
Already got it. All right. The game is pretty simple. I'm going to say
tremendous game show theme. It is Double Dare.
titles
Tremendous.
of some movies. Some of them are made up. Some of them are real. We'll start with a softball. Honest Thief. Is it a real Liam Neeson movie or is it made up?
I'm gonna go real.
You said it was a softball. I'm gonna go against. I'm gonna say fake.
I think it's real.
Tony?
I hope it's real.
Billy?
Real?
Roy? You already know. Roy knows. It's a real movie. Honest Thief.
It's a great
He's
game.
a bank robber, and then he stops bank robbing. He never gets caught, but then he meets a woman. And when he meets a woman...
One last job?
One last
job.
Why is that, Zaz?
We know what women love. Specifically wives.
Wives. And it is his fiance, so... Close enough.
Zaslow theory keeps making up green.
Tell me what I'm wrong.
Money.
Tell me when I'm wrong. We know what wives love.
All right. Here we go. Let's ratchet it up here. Made in Japan. Made in Japan.
Fake.
Is it a real Liam Neeson movie or is it a fake?
Fake.
The diabolical way to go here would be to float real movie titles and then whether or not Neeson appears in that movie, as he did in the early 80s underrated gem, The Bounty, the remake of Mutiny on the Bounty. I'm going to go fake.
Fake.
I'm going to go real.
Real.
Fake.
Fake. Really?
I said fake before.
Fake.
Fake.
It is fake. He is in a movie called Made in Italy.
That's what I was thinking of.
But not Made in Japan.
Made
All
in
right.
Japan is also a movie from 2015, so Dave's game is kind of what you're accidentally playing here.
Cold Storage. Is he in a movie called Cold Storage?
I'm going fake. I think he's in a movie called Cold Something, but it's not storage.
Yes, parking my car in the same garage as Zaz.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think he loves the winner, but I'm going to say this is fake.
Uh-huh.
Fake.
Billy?
I'll go real.
Okay. Roy?
No, this is fake.
Cold Storage.
Sorry, guys. Cold Storage is a real Liam Neeson movie.
Oh, Cold Storage and Cold Pursuit? Wow.
Cold Storage was 2015? 2025, excuse me, 2025.
What's the
I missed
synopsis
one.
of Cold Storage?
Synopsis for Cold Storage. Liam Neeson, Georgina Campbell, blah, blah, blah. The thriller movie directed by Johnny Campbell. I guess it's not out yet.
Well,
That's a trick question, then.
Oh, here we
You
go.
tricked me.
Cold Storage. Two young employees of a self-storage company built on the site of an old U.S. military base had their wildest night shift ever when a parasitic fungus escapes. And you said he makes the same movies over and over.
It's like The Thing.
A little bit. All right, next one. The Commuter.
Oh, that's real.
The Commuter.
That's taking on a train.
The Commuter.
I'm going to go fake again here.
I've seen it. It's real.
I've seen it too.
Kind of give it away.
That's going to...
Ap-
I fold.
I gotta say real.
Did you fold that?
After being contacted by a mysterious stranger, Michael is forced to uncover the identity of a hidden passenger on the train before the last stop.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. That's big. If we're doing big movie, not big movie, that's big movie.
Yep, agreed.
Vera Farmiga is the stranger who approaches him. I like her.
Yes, that's all right.
I like her.
My boy's
really
locked in, dude.
Marlowe. Marlowe. A movie named Marlowe. Is that a real movie, Zaz, or is it a made-up title?
I think Liam Neeson would look at a script of a movie called Marlowe and say, I'm not even reading this.
Wasn't Philip Marlowe a PI, a fictional PI? Does that ring a bell?
Yes, that is a...
So did he fill the role once filled by, I think, Lee Horsley in the 80s?
Well done.
Oh,
I'm
trivia
gonna
night.
say he did not fill that role.
Okay. Tony?
Fake.
Mike?
I'm going to say real. I'm guessing, though.
Billy?
I'll go real.
Real.
It is a real movie, and he did play Philip Marlowe, a gripping noir crime thriller set in late 1930s Bay City centers around a brooding, down-on-his-luck detective. And you said he plays the same role.
Why would Liam Neeson be in that role? That seems weird.
And that has been Real or Fake Liam Neeson Movie. That's
game.
right.
That's
I
a good
made up
game.
only one of them.
That was well done.
Can I just add, by the way, going off the theme there, the Double Dare theme, there were fewer things that were more exciting when you were a child than when the Double Dare, the competition at the end of the show were to come on television.
Dig in that nose.
When Mark Summers says, on your mark,
Yep.
you know it's about to get started.
Few things were more exciting than that.
I never liked how that guy dressed.
Mark
What,
Summers?
sneakers?
Yeah.
Take it up with the 90s, pal.
He was just trying to be cool, and I'm like, yo, man, you're a grown man. Like, dress like a grown man. Or get someone younger in the role.
Huh?
A suit jacket, pair
With
of
the
blue
jeans.
and a pair of sneakers.
I
White
don't like
sneakers.
He's trying to be Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah,
basically.
I don't like
No,
it.
Jerry Seinfeld wanted to be Mark Summers.
Yeah. Wow,
Jerry
that's an
Seinfeld.
accusation.
Come on.
Shock. He swagger jacked him. Put it on the poll. Did Jerry Seinfeld swagger jack Mark Summers?
Preposterous.
I mean, you do touch on something that Mina Kimes just put out on social media earlier this week. Her husband, I guess, wrote a piece about this, and it really is getting to the place that her husband has decided he's not going to wear the big jeans.
What did he say?
Yeah, he's out on the big jeans.
He just said it.
What's that?
He just said it.
I'm not doing the big jeans either.
I'm not going to do them either. If fashion trends dictate that it's time for cools to go back to the bigger jeans, I'm going to sit it out now. I've reached the station in life, the catch-22 that confronts all fellas, which is Which way are you going to go? If you try to keep up with the trends, you could, like Roy will look at me, point at me and laugh and be like, ha, look at those jeans. He looks like a jackass in them. But if I abide by my fashions from that I started in 95, then I look like, I'm something out of a museum. Like I think I'm Samson. Like I can't change what I got going for the last 25 years,
The crazy thing is there has to be a happy medium, right? Or else you're going to wear something that sooner or later will come back and become in style.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's where I've gotten to.
So to that note, I have a pair of jorts and I have a pair of cargo camo shorts
that you're holding on to.
I was holding on to
jorts
this
are
whole
back,
time.
buddy.
I know.
Jorts are back.
I know.
Camo shorts, we still got a little ways to go.
Camo cargo.
I used to love
the Wiz
camo
Khalifa joints.
Exactly.
We got another 10 years of those.
They're sitting. They're waiting, biding their time in the back of my closet.
2030, 2032. We're back. I got a pair too. Just keep holding.
The Wiz Khalifa's was really funny. You wear them with bright shoes.
Of course, like yellow shoes.
Yeah, yellow shoes.
You had to.
He could wear it into the club.
Wait,
Nobody else could. Just him.
You're just describing Wiz Khalifa. It's crazy.
But is there a style or a fashion sense that is timeless? That's the question.
Well, 19th century fancy man Beau Brummel said that a well-dressed man's clothes go unnoticed. That's what I'm shooting for.
Say it again in a 19th century voice.
Beau Brummel. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Pittsburgh accent.
19th century Pittsburgh accent.
I don't have that kind of range. What does a 19th century accent even sound like? I can do mid-century.
Mid-centuries.
I can do that. Like, look, fella, what you want to do is you want your dungarees to look just right, smart. You're the bee's knees, tip top. I can't do. I can't go back two centuries at this.
It's good enough.
Yeah. So I tried it. Now I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to wear jeans that aren't skinny and they're not baggy. And I'm like, oh, this is hard, man. And also, it's hard to find them. Have you found that? Like, I've got some jeans that are like, oh, these fit perfectly. And then, through wear and tear, I'm like, oh, well, I got to get a new pair. And it's like, doesn't exist.
Dan Le Batard. We're gonna win. Stugotz. We're gonna win.
They're annoying. What an old reference.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
I have not put on, this is true, I'm proud, I don't know how proud I am, but it's a statement of fact. I have not put on a pair of jeans since COVID. Proper jeans.
What?
Like denim jeans, like what you have on.
Wow.
Blue denim jeans I've not worn since COVID.
How?
I just got out of wearing them and never went back.
I rarely wear jeans anymore either, but I can't say I haven't worn jeans since COVID.
Jeans is just dead to you guys? That's it?
I may go back. I may
Falling
dabble.
out of my rotation.
I haven't worn jeans and I can't remember one.
Are jeans out?
Jeans are still in.
Okay.
Jeans are very, very in still. Yeah. Everybody wants jeans.
I had one pair of jeans that I loved that I tried to avoid washing really because I didn't want them to be ruined, and they bit the dust in like the last World Cup, and I haven't worn jeans since. So yeah,
3
Qatar,
years?
World Cup Qatar.
Qatar.
Thank
In
you.
fairness, I don't know if this is the group to be asking if
That's
this
also
is
true.
in or out.
That's very true.
fashion-wise, though.
Big jeans are all the way in, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I know, I have
just in
kids.
case you guys are asking.
My back to school shopping happened last weekend.
And you're like, you want these?
Yeah, it's literally. I'm like, I felt like my parents all over again. I'm like, wait a second, this is weird.
Miami's also a really difficult city for jeans.
Jeans are really uncomfortable.
Super.
Yeah, I could see how that would be
I have like greenhouse gases in my pants.
a lot of methane happening.
No, it's just like it's swampy.
Oh, okay. You know what greenhouse
Yeah,
gases
yeah,
are, right?
yeah. Well, I'm not farting all that much.
That's what it sounded like. It was
No,
like
it's just like
farts
you wear
trapped
jeans
in
in
there.
South Florida during the summer, you're gonna have an ecosystem in your pants.
Hey, to some people, you pay extra for
Or
that.
I might just be happy to see you.
There you go. Billy,
Hey.
Samson's going to a Marlins game. Is this his first Marlins game since he left?
He announced on Twitter that he's going to the Marlins game on Sunday and that this is the first time he's been there since 2017 when he sold the team.
Will he sit in the stands or will he be in like a suite?
Very unclear. Very unclear because it's like Jack McKeon Day. They're inaugurating him into the Marlins Hall of Fame. There's a Jack McKeon bobblehead.
It's the Yankees.
Definitely a suite.
So he's going to, well,
Definitely a suite.
the way that it was kind of put out there led to many questions because there will be people honoring presumably Jack McKeon, but I don't think things ended in a way in which he will be on the field honoring Jack McKeon. So then does he buy tickets? Is he sitting, right behind home plate?
Now, when you
Marlins
say in a
man?
way it ended obviously between him and the team, or did something happen with him and McKeon?
No, him and the team.
Okay.
Well, and him and Jeter famously, but Jeter also has been long gone. But I don't know how things are with him and Bruce Sherman. But it was also like the way that it was put out there. I was kind of wondering, like, is he anticipating some sort of celebratory welcome amongst the fans?
So the way it typically works, right? I've been to a couple of these in Phoenix. They've honored Sean Marion and Amari Stoudemire recently, and they get everyone out there, and then there's a suite. So for the most of the game, everyone's just in the suite, and then we do the halftime thing, and the main guys sit on the court and all that, and take the pictures and have the speeches, and then back to the suite, and that's also where the family members are all and all that. I would imagine if they're honoring Jack McKeon, that Samson would be one of the people seated on the field. Now, what we might have is the same situation as what happened in Chicago when they did their Ring of Honor for the 96 Bulls, and Jerry Krause's widow was there. And, they announced everyone. And there's, Bill Wennington.
Nothing will ever be like that.
There's Representative Phil Jackson, his son, Sonny Jackson or whatever. Or was it?
No, I think you got it. Sonny Jackson. Yeah, you got
Gordy
it.
Jackson.
Or was it Fredro? I don't know. And then representing the late Jerry Krause, Susan Krause. But they never got to Susan Krause because representing the late Jerry Krause, boo! It just went crazy.
It was very sad. Yeah.
So it was awful because
She was crying in the stands.
of course. Well, I mean, it's two things. Number one, obviously, she's not a public person, so any sort of reaction at all, regardless of whether it was directed to her or her husband.
But he's dead, and he was behind
That's-
6 titles.
That's what I'm saying. That's the harder part. It's like they're booing my dead husband.
Right.
That part.
Who helped build 6
Yep.
titles.
The most successful era in sports in that city ever.
Which they have not come close to ever again.
In any sport.
Somebody said it to me 90 seconds after I walked in the door here yesterday, meeting people, and for some reason that came up, was had there been social media in Jordan's prime, would there be a different, would we think less of him than we do
Probably.
currently, right? It kind of makes sense. I don't know how that came up literally as I walked in the door here.
Welcome to Middle Arc Media, buddy. That's how we do.
But it would be bad. I mean, the funniest story in Last Dance is when Dennis Rodman, in the middle of the finals, ditches to
Goes to Vegas.
and then
And
Phil
then joined
Jackson.
the NWO.
And then Phil Jackson's like, "Well, we got to get the worm back from Vegas," and Michael Jordan's like, "I got it, coach." And well, Mike, you're our best player. You can't go. Sorry, I'm at the airport. What? 30,000 feet in the sky. Can't hear you, coach. See you in a few.
Oh man, theater of the mind.
So you think that, Samson's not going to be announced, though?
I have an answer on where he's going to be sitting. He is indeed an invited guest of Jack McKeon, and Jack McKeon gets to fill out that suite as the luminary should, and Samson will be in that suite.
Are there going to be any speeches, though? That's my thing, because typically when they have the speeches, there are people out there
There's
on the
not a shot they give him a microphone.
When's the
on that
last time
field.
we've seen Jack McKeon publicly? I feel like I have not seen him publicly in many years.
I interviewed him with David Sampson during COVID, and let me tell you. Did you see him? Early days of Zoom with Jack McKeon.
he knew how to work a Zoom?
No. Did he know how to work a Zoom? No one did. No one was.
5 years.
He was chomping the cigar for sure.
People
though.
forget the early days of pandemic
The
content
seashells
creation.
on his shirt.
Zoom really wasn't industry standard. Skype was.
Skype, shout out to Skype, man.
Skype was.
Drop the ball. The biggest bag drop in the history of, I guess, Blockbuster.
You know why? Because it was very difficult, Skype. It wasn't user friendly.
It was awful.
And, oh my God, Bob Costas and Skype he didn't even have internet.
You know what old Jack McKeon is these days?
How old is he?
90s?
94.
I was so worried when they announced this and they said Jack McKeon's going to be the third person inducted. I'm like, Jack McKeon should be the first, and we should do it opening week because at 94.
First was Conine.
Yeah, but
Second Leland.
But are we going to play the game where we're going to gamble on April to August there? I would have been like, April. Let's just make sure we get Jack in there. Yeah.
Tell you what, though, the atmosphere for Leland was such a disgrace. It was really embarrassing. Yeah, just because like it was a random game. I mean, maybe it was a weekend game, but like there was no one there. And he's Jim Leland, you know. This weekend they're playing the Yankees. I would imagine it's going to be a really good crowd.
But that's what I don't like. Because there are so many New York transplants down here. You don't want the day that you honor this guy to be filled with fans for the other team.
You think they'll boo him because you beat us in the World Series?
No, I mean, there'll be Miami Yankees fans, so like they'll probably cheer.
I think he'll get a really nice reception. But like so. Leland, it was an embarrassment.
I hope so. Because, well, then again, I don't know. He's 94. Does he care? Like when you reach, there's an age where you just don't care anymore.
What does that mean?
Well, is there an age where you don't?
Well, you guys
care
are kind of there now with the gene thing.
Cleared it up, yeah.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Who is, if I may ask, is it Jimmy Leland? Is your greatest legend with the Marlins? The Buccos?
You got really
great skipper.
Comfortable there calling him Jimmy Leland. It's James Leland to you, sir.
I'm sorry. Well, he's one of those guys who really benefit. He's one of the great examples out there, along with Angela Lansbury, and a relatively short list of like looking a certain way when you're 38, and then you get to ride that for the next half century. It ends up being a gift, right? But who? I mean, really.
McKeon, to answer your question, McKeon is more beloved down here than Jim Leland.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
But who? Well, okay. Well, then among the players, who is the face of the Marlins of over the last 30 years?
The guy that's nicknamed Mr. Marlin is Jeff Conine.
Yeah.
He's played for a lot of different teams.
But was on both World Series teams for the Marlins.
That's his claim to Mr. Marlin.
The connection, the spiritual connection, and it's not necessarily a great one, is that the Marlins in their early days tried to gain fandom locally by buying a title. Everybody remembers infamously when they did that. It's kind of what the Rams did 5 years ago. There is no buzz, as somebody who is in Los Angeles and likes to talk about pro football a lot. Very rarely is the conversation about the Rams or the Chargers, really. In L.A., it has not worked necessarily that it doesn't command the attention. The Lakers are still bigger. The Dodgers are still bigger.
The
Raiders
are bigger in L.A. than either the Rams or the Chargers.
I feel like that's kind of dissipating now a little bit. I don't hear as much as you did a decade ago. It was clear that was L.A.'s team.
Gosh, they still follow a team that's not even in their state, huh?
Yeah,
not in the state.
It's
pathetic.
pathetic.
2 cities away.
Yeah, but still, it's not their state.
But if they just moved, right? Like there's people in Oakland who are still Raiders fans, even though they're in a different state. But think about being in a city. You are 2 cities removed. It would be like if the Kings moved, the Sacramento Kings moved, and people in Kansas City are like, I still follow them though.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. I think it shows low self-esteem. If you continue to root for a team that bailed on you, you know, you got dumped. Like I just want my ex-wife and her new husband, who she left me for, to make it. I'm rooting for those 2 kids. Why? Why would you cheer for them? They dumped you.
Yeah. Well, they didn't dump you. She dumped you, and then he.
Well, because they met Mike at the bar and took him home with them.
Samson, if he's on, first of all, he has to have security, right?
No. Please.
Samson, you got Samson being able to walk the concourse and no one will mess with him.
Easily.
Easily.
He's been a caustic personality.
You have people caring that much at Marlins games? Like, oh, there's David Sampson. Let me get him a piece of my mind.
And he's been gone for a really long time.
Man.
And the show's like tried to normalize him.
Have we been successful?
No.
To an extent, I think.
I do think we've helped.
We've helped.
Well, okay. So how about this? Like, you're gonna have what's the one thing that people down here, if they really hate Samson, they really hate him about? It's the stadium,
It's
right?
a stadium deal.
So people who are at the stadium, enjoying the stadium, are gonna be mad at the guy who got them the stadium.
Well, no,
in
it's
that
also
moment.
all the trades.
Okay, but also,
he's also, let's be real, not going to be amongst the people. He's not going to be in the concourse. He's going to be suite level, and he's not going to interact with any actual fans.
But also, knowing what we know now about this current ownership and Bruce Sherman, the ownership Samson was a part of, won a World Series, and had a bunch of competitive years after 2003. This ownership now, you would love to have those years of the Marlins.
I would argue that this Marlins ownership group's made the playoffs twice, and his only made it once.
Oh, but come on. I mean, the one time with COVID, give me a break, all right? That was nonsense.
I mean, your Heat team made the playoffs with COVID, and you walk around with a Eastern Conference championship banner all the time.
Billy, it's a 50-game schedule. That's not baseball. I'm sorry. Give me a break.
Hey, Mike, my friend in fashion, what is the best, what generation of Marlins get-ups ranks number 1 for you?
Teal. Teal.
Yeah.
I think part of what's happened down here is there's very few connection points because it's such a transient franchise. You have to guess which player you identify with, and then they've had every color but the one that worked.
Howdy, folks. It's Mike Ryan. Happy summertime, everybody. Summer is fantastic. A lot of outdoor activities, a lot of concerts, a couple of championship parades if you're lucky enough, a lot of big-time movies. Maybe you're going to a happy hour before you see a big summer blockbuster with your friends. Why don't you order a Miller Lite at the bar? Whether it's via draft, glass bottle, or that beautiful white can, or the cool special edition 50th anniversary gold cans, making any time this summer a Miller time is always a great idea. You want to make a summer memory that lasts forever? Well, crack open a Miller Lite. You know why? Because since 1975, Miller Lite has been the go-to way to stock your cooler to celebrate those incredible summer moments. This year marks 50 years of Miller time, 50 great years of taste, 50 great years of celebrating with great friends and making unforgettable memories. Brewed for flavor, with simple ingredients like malted barley, it delivers that rich, balanced toffee note flavor and golden color that just hits different. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.